Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Martin Luther King's Day to you guys. I know a lot of you guys are celebrating the holiday, a day of service, because that's what I remember it being, the day of service, going out there doing some sort of service for those who are less fortunate than you. So I hope you guys are out there doing some service. I decided to come on this morning bright and early because, I've been slacking. But good morning, everyone. Let me just go in here and say hello to everyone. Then I can get on with my topic. Okay, here we go. Good morning, Miss Down Soul 1979, darling. You're new here. I'm reading. It says a criminal has been convicted. A criminal has to be convicted. Oh, good one. I like that one. I got an answer for you for that one. Okay. I'm just gonna read it. It says a criminal has to be convicted to be pardoned. This is misleading view, I'm guessing. No, it's not. I'll have an answer for you. Good morning, Rhoda. Not true that Trump is pardoning someone. Yes. We're gonna talk about that, Rhoda. Good morning. Good morning, Laquita. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Nisha. Good morning, Pamela. Good morning, Shay. Good morning, Lola. Good morning, UD. Good me. Good morning, Mr. 313. Good morning, Nikinya. Good morning, Nikia, right close to each other. Good morning, Dennis. Hey, Kayla. Good morning. Good morning, Cha-Cha. Good morning, Timothy. Did somebody time you out yesterday? Because I didn't see you talk afterwards. Good morning, Debbie. Okay, I think I got everybody in the chat. All righty. Good morning to everyone. I just hope your morning is going great. Let God be glorified in this morning's chat. Okay, I wanted to say a word first before I begin. I'm going to say a short prayer. Lord, let the words of my mouth and meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, my strength and my redeemer. Lord, thank you. I had to say that little prayer because I want God's word to come out of my mouth. I want everything to be done in decency and in order. And I don't want, you guys to think that something which is not. So I just want God to control my tongue and allow me to say the right words. Okay. Good morning, you digging me? Good morning, Wish. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Those who comes in afterwards, if I get a chance, I'll say good morning to you guys. But I just, wanted to say good morning to those who did chime in the chat. Thank you guys. Thank you. Happy MLK Day to everyone. You digging me? Say senators have stated that they are investigating pardon to make sure that it's done correctly. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, I got up this morning, I go through my phone and I read different news, what's trending and things like that. So what popped up on my phone this morning was from CNN Political, and it says Trump to issue 100 pardon and communications Tuesday, source says, right? And it says here, Trump is preparing to issue 100 pardon and commutation on his final full day in office Tuesday. According to three people familiar with this matter, a major batch of clemency action that includes white collar criminals, high-profile rappers. So I think that might be Lil Wayne, and others, as of now, is not expected to include Trump himself. So this had me a little bit like, oh, I wonder, will Robert be part of this? So that is why I title it the way I title it, because I am wondering if Robert would be part of it. Because if you guys could remember, a couple of months ago, back in November, there was a guy that came on my channel, and he said that, right before the election, I think it was like the end of October. It was before the election, because I remember that a couple of people say they would vote for Trump if he would pardon Rob or would help Robert out. And it turned out that Trump lost, and there was I don't think he had any focus of anybody being pardoned at the time, because he was pouting about his loss, right? So I did give some information out to some people on, because I researched what it takes for a pardon, right? And one of the things I remember, the cost was $610. I think I came to you guys and talked to you guys about it. But during my research, I found out it cost $610 just to even file the application, right? And once you file the application, the process may take up to 5 years, right? So then I was, giving the information to others to, basically, try to get somebody who is in contact, who is familiar with Trump, that would at least get the application pulled, right? So not just left it there, because I couldn't do it, because I don't know Mr. Kelly like that for me to even do something like that, because I don't have no say so. All I can do is research the information and then provide the information for you. So now, when I started digging in regards to pardon, and I was reading under the Constitution, does the president have a right to pardon somebody who has not been convicted? And I know this person up here, I hope this person is still in there, Miss Down So 1979. Darling, ma'am, that information you're providing is false, because according to the Constitution, the president has the authority to pardon people that has federal offenses, right? Which include those of the United States District Courts, Superior Courts of District and Columbia, and military courts, marshals, and things like that. The only thing the president cannot do is pardon people who have state criminal charges. Okay. The president cannot pardon someone who has state criminal charges. But if someone actually has a charge, the president can and has in the past pardon individual who has not been convicted of a crime. As long as you've been charged with a federal crime charge, he can pardon you. And I pull up the myth, because somebody said myth number 1, you must be charged and convicted before you can be pardoned, right? This was on social media discussion about Trump and his pardon are rife with error, right? With hundreds of commentators believing that only a person convicted of a crime can be pardoned. That is not true, guys. That is not true. As long as a person is charged with a federal crime, the only person that is limited to someone who can get pardoned of a crime of conviction is a governor. Governors are limited this way. The governor cannot pardon someone until they have been convicted of a crime. Not the president. Not so with the president. With the president, as long as the person is charged with a federal crime, that person can be pardoned. But here's the trick. They have to apply for pardon or clemency. They have to pay that $610. The application has to go forth. That's the only way. The president can't come and say, oh, I'm going to pardon John, but John never asked to be pardoned. Never submitted an application for pardon. So that he cannot do. Okay. Person has to put it. But you have to admit a guilt. No. That's not true either, hot girl, summer girl. Nope. That's not true. Nope. Not true. As long as you're charged with the crime, the federal crime, that is the only thing that the president has to, follow by the gun. As long as a person is charged, right, then the president can pardon the person, but they have to put in an application. Okay. So did you guys understand that, right? A person have to plead guilty or not guilty. It doesn't matter what the plea is. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with their plea. It's just that as long as they put in the application for a pardon, that's when they're going to review it, of course. And it's done by the Justice Department. I'm going to show you guys something. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys something because I've been doing research on this, okay? Okay, I went to see if anybody has placed an application for Robert, right? And the way you can find out if the clemency was given or is in process is you have to go through the Department of Justice, right? And if you go to www.justice.gov, you can find out the listing. I went and did that for you guys. Hold on. So I'm going to go into that file. Hold on. Okay, this is the website here, right? Okay, this is the website. Guys, can you see this? This is the website. I'm going to make it bigger for you guys to be able to see. Okay. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Okay. So what I did, right? I put in, you can search by the Bureau of Prisoners registration number, because right here, that's Robert's number right there, right? Or you can search by the name. I'm going to search by the name in a minute, but because I don't know the clemency case file, if somebody actually filed it, so I couldn't put the case file in it. So what I did, I put his registration number for the registered, and I put that in, and I click search, and it says could not be found, meaning that nobody has submitted a request for him to get pardoned. Okay, it means nobody paid that $610 for him to be pardoned. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to check to see by his name, right? Go right in here. Let's go search by name. Okay, we're gonna, as you guys notice, I already started this before, right? The only person that was named Robert Kelly was these people in the past. This one was denied on February 7, 1997, and the other one was June 18, 2002. There's nothing put in for Robert Sylvester Kelly. You guys see? You got it, guys? So if you guys want to go back and check it again yourself, you can go straight on to that website, the Justice website, which is www.justice.org, if you want to look at it yourself. Okay. So I did a little homework for you guys ahead of time because I wanted to check to see, because I did not have the clemency number, so there's no way I could find that. So what I went in, I put in his Bureau of Prisoners registration number, which is the 09627-035. When we writing letters to him, that is his Bureau registration number, Bureau of Prisoner registration number. And so I went and did the search. There was nothing that says could not be found right there. And then I went and searched by his name, Robert, first name, last name Kelly. Didn't ask for a middle initial. So then these are the people who actually was requested. See, the clemency lookup is future, currently as of, I guess they only updated as of December 3rd. So you guys can keep checking tomorrow, see if it's there. Right now, it's not. Okay. I hope this guys help. Pamela, to my understanding, you know what? Let's go see what the requirement is for applying. Hold on a second. Let's go to the main page here. Let's see. It says here petition. Let's see who can apply for that person's petition. But it has all the ones that's been granted. It has a list of everybody since Trump has been in. Okay, let's see who got granted on January 13. We can go check that person out. Let's see who got granted. You guys see this? Are you guys looking? Good morning, Bird. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so on the sentence, this guy named Shalom Rabaskin. I don't know how to say his name, right? I don't know how to say his name. But see, this guy has been sentenced. These people has been sentenced, right? Okay, let's go down. These are sentenced people here. and it gives you their offense. Let's see. Okay, now this is not helpful. We don't want that. We want the ones that has not been sentenced. I mean, if you guys want to go to this, you could go look at it, and then okay, it says pardon attorney. It says role of prosecution, component of clemency matters, standards of condition of pardon. Okay, let's see standards condition. It says this. They go by like the serious. First it goes post conviction conduct. See. It's asked about the post-conviction, before conviction, what was the person's character and reputation like? You know, I guess you got to put all of that kind of stuff in the application. Then you have to explain they got to explain the seriousness and the recentness of the offense, right? Then acceptable responsibility. Has he fought, you know, has accepted responsibility and atonement, remorse? And these are for people who actually have been convicted. Now, and it says, you guys could go in and read it. This is a little bit too much for me to read right now. It's too much for me to read. But this is where the website you guys can go in if you want more further information on it, on how the process works, okay? And it got different things here. It just have different, okay? I'm going to get out of here, out of this. So anybody who's willing to go and read up on how the process works, you can go into that and look it up. Okay, that's just information. Nobody researched out of his lawyer, etc. Nobody reached out to his lawyer, etc. How this pardon before now seem a little Mo Mo, I'm going to tell you something. Sylvia, have done some of these things that you're saying, but I can't do it. I only researched it and provided information to people. Now where it goes after that, I don't know. I did my part. It's too late, Shannon. We can't do it because tomorrow is his last day. This Trump's last day as the president of the United States. Full day of presidency. Shannon, that's a good question, Shannon. Shannon says, you mean to tell me no one put up 610 to pardon him? Good morning. If you guys go look at my YouTube, I think I talked about this back, I think around November. If you could look at my YouTube, I talked about it and I told you guys what I did. So, but nobody listens to me because I'm the worst person on earth. I'm the scum of the world. You know, yesterday I was called the ugliest, the terrible person, you know. Okay. All I can do is research and give y'all information. That's all I can do, you know. And where it goes from there, who the powers that be is the ones that makes decisions. And when I try to do certain things, I get shot down, you know, like when we try to do the petition to help with his with his bail request. Remember that time I did that petition and the petition was never submitted by the attorneys, and then people started saying that I was asking you guys for money or something like that, you know. I did research, I provided information, I helped the best way I could, but then I get shot down. Folks start talking about me like I'm the worst person on earth, you know. But we're not going to dwell on that. But I just wanted to give you guys some information in regards to the pardon. A lot of this work could have been done when I gave the information out to people. I do have verification that I did give the information out to people. What they did with it afterwards, I don't know. Good morning, Casey. It's the first I heard of this. No, Mo, if you were on my page back in, I think it was It started in November. I mean, October, in October and November, because I was like trying gung ho to push it. And do you remember, guys, when I did the petition, which is before his appeal? I asked you guys to sign a petition. We got over 1,000 signature on that petition, which was never presented in his motion. Never. It was never submitted. And I'm not here to bash anybody's attorney. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm just telling you what I did, what Sylvia did, what I tried, the way I tried to help. I tried to help, you know, and I had behind the scene phone conversation with people, and they asked me for information, and I gave it to them. And I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, because I know they know who I'm talking to, who I gave the information to. But you know, when anything negative, they're ready to talk about me. If you notice that, anything negative and ugly, they want to, you know, bash me. But when things I provided that was very helpful and useful, they never. No, they won't do that. They won't. So I guess $1 late, $1 short, day too late, $1 short, something like that. That's the terminology that people use. It's like a cliche. So I'm just praying that God will, maybe it's just not meant the way to go that route, you know. Maybe it was not meant. You know, all I can do is just ask God to give me more guidance. Maybe someone will listen to what I've been saying and how I've been trying to help. Not just myself, a couple of people in the background who's been working with me, and they've been helping me to find some way out for Robert. We are very serious. We are very serious about it. $1 late, yeah, a day late, $1 short. There, that's what it was. That's the name of it. That's what it is, Mo. But that's and the best thing I can do, y'all, is pray. Pray for Robert. Pray that God reveal all those who are not really for him. Because God is the only one that can help him, because there's so many people who are against him. And you know what? I want to bring this out too, guys. I want to bring this out. That's not true, Aaron. I just proved it, Aaron. You probably need to go and research, Aaron. Research. Under the Constitution, the president has the authority to grant pardon for federal crimes, including those obtained by United States District Court, the Superior Court, District Columbia, and military court. A president has pardon. Okay, pardon can be used for presumptive cases, such as the President Joe Ford pardoned Richard Nixon, who has not been charged with anything over the possibility of crimes connected to the Watergate scandal. Okay, that was the first time it was actually used, where someone who has not been convicted of anything, but he got pardoned. So therefore, unless you guys, that person go and research and make an educated statement, don't give false information until you, because I was not given any information until I went and I researched and I went to the Justice Department for them. But the most people that are pardoned are those who's been convicted, because they have placed an application in, you know. Lawanda, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what other people are doing. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know about his change of heart. I don't know. I don't. I try to stay away from other people's things that they're going through, you know. All I do is concentrate what Sylvia's doing, you know. Yesterday, some of you guys, remember, I did a live last night on motives and things like that, and I think I ruffled an individual's feather that he went on his live, and for an hour and 30 minutes, I'm told that he went in on me, y'all. He went in. Little grown man. He went in on me, y'all. He went in so bad. I was like, whoa, did I step on his toe or did I do? All I did was just brought information out. And for him to get so angry, so upset, and then he made a bounty bet on $20,000 that I was going to jail for giving someone's address, the victim's address. You know, guys, these people, man. And then I said I was using my government computer. Lord have mercy, the stuff that these people come. I now wonder, I see how Robert is involved in all this craziness because they take a whole bunch of lies with a little bit of truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, guys, you just don't know. It was ugly. It was because I couldn't listen to it anymore. Because someone told me about it. I went and listened to it. It was like, ooh, God. He called me James Eldron. If anybody's wondering who he's talking about, the James Eldron, they gave me James Eldron name. They gave me Warris. They gave me so many names that I only answer to the name that my mama named me. I don't answer to other names. So, when people talk badly about others, it's reflection on how they feel inside. That is true. Let him. I do. I let him talk and tear himself out. That's what he's doing, y'all. Because what happened? He don't understand. He was unraveling so bad that. Yeah, take a look at my live yesterday and tell me. Tomorrow we're going to have a discussion. What do you think about later on today, what do you think about what my live said about him, without the information I brought out? And then take a look at his live and see, did it warrant all that ugliness that he has spewed out on me? Does it warrant all of that? Or did I step on someone's toe? Or did I hit a dog and the dog hollered? Because I just brought out facts. I didn't give my opinion on anything. I just brought out facts. I asked, was there a motive behind him getting on this bandwagon and trying to, because he even said it, because you heard him say he got people to lie. He got he had the girl at his house. You heard him. I told you guys what my motive for me being in this fight. I told you guys, and I have not changed on my stance on why I got in here. So I was just trying to figure out, why did he go so gung ho for somebody he don't know? You know what I'm saying? What was in it for him? And I told you guys what was in it for me. Why I'm going so hard for Robert. Oh, he deleted it? Really? Wow. Nisha, I didn't know he deleted it. Interesting. I didn't know he deleted. The Wanda, I was shocked. Wow. That is very, very interesting, y'all. Very interesting. Well, just take a look at my live from yesterday and see what I said in my live. What I did, I read his indictment, then I read what his plea agreement was, and then I read what's the guideline of his offense. Because originally he started out with 23 level through at 23 point, because in the government they do a point system. Everything is done with a point system in the government, right? And so his crime that he committed started out with a 23 level offense, and with 23 gives you how much time this person, minimum time and maximum time the person is supposed to serve based on their criteria, right? So he got he got 1 point taken away because he took responsibility of his action when he pleaded guilty, right? And then 2 points, you don't know what the 2 points that was taken away was for. So, and I never stated what the 2 point is because I don't know, you know. So at this present time, his plea for guilty, he pleaded guilty, and now he's only looking at level 20. And level 20 gives you between 33 months to 41 months. That equates to about almost 3 years is 36 months, right? So from 8 months, I'm just 2.8 years until like 44 is a little bit over. Okay, I don't know my math, but it's about between 2.8 months to, I say, it's not 5 years because 60 months would be 5 years. So it will be until like 4 years, 4.5, 2.8. So that's the amount of time he would be serving because of what he did, right? And because he pleaded guilty. So I know he's been running around telling people that he's not going to serve any time at all. Okay. The only way you'll know that you're not going to serve any time is if you're under the threshold. I think it's 18 level, I think. And that time, at that point, you just get probation, right? So it means 2 points, something he's going to do that's going to cause him to be another minus 2 points, which will only give him probation. Because remember, he kept mentioning about probation. He's not going to serve no time in jail, right? So obviously there is something that he's promising the government. And then I was going to do something about informant. I did do some research about when someone is giving information to the government, it's always for something. You just don't give government something unless you want something yourself, right? So there's some sort of negotiation going on that we don't know about, but the possibility of him, the government don't want to spend all that money going to trial and all this kind of stuff. So they'd rather have you to take a plea. So that's what happened. Nobody messed with Miss Celia because we have a cool, yeah. First time. I was just reading the message. So guys, don't be dismayed by people in their suave conversation. And here's the deal. We know from Mr. His name, we're not using his full name. We know that he's a convicted felon. Okay, let's put that out. He's a convicted felon, and convicted felon, he has the skill to persuade and cause you to believe something because he's an expert at it. He's an expert as convincing you and persuading you to do something that, or get your mind. He's like mind manipulation. He does a lot of mind manipulation. That's why I don't watch his channel, because if you watch his channel long enough, you start believing the stuff that he's saying. You'll start believing it. You start, acting on it. Okay. I know for a fact he makes promises to people. If you have a channel, I'm going to give you an example, y'all. If you have a channel, right, and you're trying to grow your channel, right, and he knows you're trying to grow your channel, he will give you some ideas that in growing your channel, right? And that idea mean that he will bring his people into your channel, and his people will start donating into your channel. And if you're a type of person who's motivated by money, you will hop on it and believe in and trust in this man. If you notice how many R. Kelly supporters who are now having his people in their group, and they start donating. Just take a look, guys. They start donating to their channel, and these people get like in awe. So what he kind of mind manipulate the person's channel and makes the person change into becoming against R. Kelly. You get what I'm saying? And especially if you have a need, okay? Say something's going on in your life, right? And okay, I'm gonna just use me. Let me use me. Okay? I'm not gonna use nobody else. Let me use me. Okay, let me use me. Okay, say I lost my job. Okay, let's just use that. Say I lost my job and I have to pay rent, right? And I don't know where rent is coming from, and I need money so bad, right? And I'm on live saying I lost my job, but I'm not getting any money from you guys, right? I'm not getting any money from my subscribers, and I'm like, oh God, how am I gonna pay my rent, right? He hears this, and then he contacts me behind the scene, and he says, hey Sylvia, I know a way for you to get your money. I need you to start doing a debate. I need you to start talking about things. But he's not going to come straight to me. He's not going to come straight to me and say, Sylvia, I don't want you to talk about R. Kelly anymore. No, he'll come to me with an idea. Let's do a debate. Let's do something where we have my people and your people come together. And then what I'm going to do, my people are going to donate to your channel, going to give you at least $10 per person. And you can make $7,500 that night. Right? You're going to make $7,500 that night. Me being like in need and broke, that $7,500 is going to sound real good to me. And I'm like, okay, it's a debate, right? You're not trying to change my mind about Rob, right? And he's like, no. This is a debate. We're going to work this out. So I said, okay. So I bring the people in and my channel. Okay, normally I get like 60 people looking at my channel, right? All of a sudden, the night that he said we're going to do this debate, I get 400 or 500 folks in my channel. So I'm counting the dollars. If everybody gives me $5 to $10, that's enough to pay my rent. Okay, I'll do this. Then all of a sudden, the folks start putting in the money. I've never had this type of money before. And I'm like, oh my God, this is great. I get the money from the folks because they cash apping me because, I could just take the money. I pay my rent, right? Then all of a sudden, my soul has been sold, y'all. I sold my soul, because, this dude, he's the only one that helped me out. You guys on R. Kelly's side has not given me a dime with my situation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick with him because he's been greasing my pocket. Master manipulator, y'all. Master manipulator. If you guys notice how he moves, watch how he brings his people to these people's channel. And it keeps going. So that's what happens. So folks are selling their soul and not sticking to what they believe or what they've been fighting for. So that is a message from James Earl Jones, aka Infamous Sylvia. Anybody have any question? Anybody have any question? Kayla, I love you too, baby. I love you too. Can't no money buy my soul. I tell you that right now. No money. Like I tell you, I have West Indian in my blood. I rather work hard. Hard. I'm one of those type of people who work 10 jobs because you cannot. I can't be brought. I promise you, I can't be brought at all. And when he put a bounty on my head for $20,000, he made a bet, y'all. He made a bet that I was going to get arrested because of some address that these people, that the Secretary of State has on their thing for a business. Okay. All right. Let me educate some of you guys a little bit about my role and how that address came about. Okay. Dubowski had a live one day, and Dubowski was trying to get Mr. Daddy-O. I'm going to use name like that. she told me back, I'm finished with my topic, Nakia. Y'all, they just like, they tell me get back on my topic. Okay. Sorry, guys. They put me back in check. I have people putting me in check, so I have to stay back on topic. Sorry. I'm not going to go back there. I'm not going to talk about it. RSK, thank you. When he gets out, he will know. No, I really don't. I'm not doing it for him. I mean, I am doing it for him, but I'm not doing it for any gratitude or any being thankful. Okay, I got to end the live. I was told to end my live. All right, guys, you guys have a wonderful day, okay? Because Nakia, Randa, they are my conscience and my because when I start straying, they reel me back. So I have to say good night. Good day. All right, guys. Hey, Spook Bitter, where you been? Where you been? But anyway, Casey, thank you. Thank you, Casey. I got your message and I will, that is an excellent idea. Casey, I'll check on that. You know what you send me. You okay. All right, guys. I just wanted yeah, he is definitely. And I just want to tell you guys, just keep me lifted in prayer. This is very hard sometimes because as a woman, I go through emotions and up and down, but I will never, ever let them see that they got me. They can't get me. Because, I have a strong family foundation. I have my husband, I have my daughter, and I have a few friends. When I'm ready to cry, I go to them. Because sometimes when people come at you, you get upset and you feel it. But then God says to me, okay, what they could do to you, they can't do what I can do for you. You get what I'm saying? So they can't do anything to my soul because my soul is anchored with God, So they can scandalize my name, they can say ugly things, and I don't allow that to get to me because he called me the ugliest person in the world. I'm good with being the ugliest person in the world. As long as my heart is good. My heart is beautiful. That's all that matters, I'm good with him calling me a man. I'm good because, hey, I got short hair. I have short hair because that's what I want. I'm comfortable in it. And regardless of what he think, there are people who actually loves me, So I don't worry about what he thinks. Somebody put it in there. Whatever he's saying out, it's a reflection of what's happening inside of him. I'm not going to call him names. I'm not going to beat up on and call his character out. It doesn't matter. None of them. The thing that I fight about is like when you trying to jeopardize my living, when the other one made a comment about me being some sort of pedophile and stuff, which is false. I take care of kids that have disability, and for you to come and try to slander my name, and I have license, and I'm governed by the government, and every year I have to get my fingerprinted and things like that. And it's like they don't understand the severity of your comment and what you're saying about me. Then I will fight. That's why I went to court, guys, because I wanted him to stop. But obviously, for some strange reason, his comprehension in his head is something wrong that he don't understand. When the judge say don't mention the names anymore, why are you still mentioning my name? Because you want to play games. You sit in the courtroom and lie, and then have people believing you. And then you have your own folks writing fake letters, lies, And the thing is, God sees it all. The judge may not be able to see and judge it correctly, but God does. God, woe unto you when you hurt his own. And I am God's own, because I do not hurt anybody. Now, if you try to attack me, I am going to fight legally. That's what I did. And I will continue to do it. If that means I'll go to court every day, I'll go to court every day. You cannot sit on your YouTube and scandalize my name and hurt my living, because I work. And for you to come and try to sabotage my living because you're making up stuff, telling the judge I've been to your house. I've never drove by your house. Even when Randa showed proof that it was not even my daughter and myself, and you still with that fake narrative. Then you got people coming on other people's things, say I'm a liar and all that. Okay. All right, Nakia, I'm getting off, but I just had to, use my platform to give some information about it, because if you sit around like Rob, don't say nothing, people are going to make these assumptions, and then you got to fight these fake narrative that people put out on you. and you know what the truth is. Not my truth, but the truth. The truth. The actual living truth. But it's so easy for people to believe lies, and it's sad. It's sad. And there's nothing, you could look at my bank account. There's nothing in my bank account showing that I scammed anybody. And that it's really sad. It's really sad that people will not uplift one another, but want. You see how they come in here, y'all? You see how they come in here? What daughters did I mess with? What daughters? You see the kind of scandal stuff that, and then the thing is, they don't put their real. See that this is the thing I hate about the people in the internet world, right? They hide behind the screen, but then they can't show their name. They can't show who it is. They can't show who they are because they know they're lying. You know, let me face my accuse of whatever you're saying. Okay. All right, woman of God, I'm going to end it. All right, guys, you have a good day. Have a good one. Bye. I will. I'm ending it now. I'm ending it.